Meetings are an essential element in the business world as they allow for effective communication, informed decision making, and the fostering of innovation and creativity. However, they can also be a significant source of inefficient if not managed properly. Since 2000, the time spent in meetings has increased significantly with an average of up to 10 meetings per week for many employees. Statistics indicate that a high percentage of these meetings are considered unproductive, resulting in significant costs for companies estimated in tens of millions of dollars annually. To improve the effectiveness of meetings, it is crucial to establish clear agenda, limited discussing time, and deficient concrete action.
Good morning. Thank you for joining us today. We want to discuss a very relevant topic in the business world, meeting and their impact on productivity. Let's start with a key questions. What do you consider the biggest challenge companies face when trying to optimize the time spent in meetings? And how can they addressing this challenge effectively?
I believe one of the biggest challenge is balancing the need for communication and collaboration with efficiency and productivity. Meetings can be crucial for sharing ideas and making decisions, but if not managed well, they can become waste of time. To address this challenge, it's important to establish a clear purpose for each meeting, ensure that only necessary people attend, and limit discussion time. Additionally, defining clear action points after the meetings helps maintain focus on productivity.
That's very interesting. How do you think companies we can measure the real impact of meeting on productivity? Is there a specific indicator you would recommend, and how can they use these metrics to adjust their meeting strategies?
To music, the impact of meetings, I believe companies can house indicators such as the number of decisions made, projects advanced, and employee feedback on the usefulness of meeting. Additionally, timer tracking tool can help evaluate the time spent in meetings versus productive time. This metric can be used to adjust meeting strategy, for example, by reducing the number of meeting or implementing more efficient formats like startup meetings or virtual meetings.
What strategy would you recommend to make meetings more productivity and thus less disruptive? Is there something that has worked well in your experience and you can companies implementing these strategies efficiently?
I recommend having a clear agenda and sharing it before the meeting. Limit discussion time, taking detailed notes, and defining clear action points after the meeting is also useful to set a limit on the number of meetings per week. In my experience, this has significantly improved efficiency, additionally promoting asynchronous Communication can help reduce the need for unnecessary meetings. Companies can implement these strategies by training leaders and employees on best practice in meeting.
How can companies balance the need for meeting with the need for time to work on projects? In there as approach that you see work well and who can later ensure this balance in maintaining over time.
My name is Henderson Paredes. An effective way is to designate specific days for meetings, allowing employees to plan their project work and the raining days. Additionally, promoting asynchronous communication can help reduce the need for necessary meetings. Leaders can ensure this balance by establishing clear policies and time use and regularly uh, monitoring how these projects are being mixed.
Finally, what role do communication technologies play in optimizing meeting and you can companies make the most of these tools to improve productivity and collaborating in the workplace?
Communication technologies such as video conferencing platforms and online collaboration tools can facilitate remote meetings, reduce travel time, and improve accessibility for all participants. Additionally, they allow for greater flexibility and schedule and tracking meetings. Companies can leverage these tools by implementing remote work policies and training employees in the effective use of these.
Thank, thank you very much for sharing your valued insight with us today. In, it has been pleasure having in your this interview.